Our hospitals are meant to save lives, yet too often they put lives at risk. Recent tragedies have shown us a frightening truth. Neglect is not an accident, it is a pattern. So hello and welcome, you're watching Next IAS English. Today we are going to discuss a matter that is close to all our hearts, India's health infrastructure. I want to take you through some shocking realities supported by facts and reports to understand what's exactly going wrong and what we must do to fix it. So let's start with this, the Jaipur tragedy. Let's start with a recent tragedy that has happened on October 6, 2025. A horrific fire broke out in the Neuro ICU of Savai Mansingh Hospital, which is Jaipur's biggest government hospital. The fire started reportedly because of a short circuit in the storage area. But what followed was pure chaos. 6 critically ill patients trapped inside could not escape and died. 2 more died later from injuries. Families watched in horror as wards filled with smoke. Cries for help went unheard. And even staff reportedly fled instead of helping. This wasn't just a fire, it was a mirror showing the cracks in our system. No alarms, blocked exits, no sprinklers. How is this acceptable in 2025 in a country of over 1.4 billion people? Every time I hear stories like this, it makes me disappointed and angry to the core. How many more lives must we lose before we take fire safety seriously in our hospitals? This tragedy should have been a wake-up call, but sadly, it's part of a recurring pattern. Yes, let's talk about this pattern. Jaipur is not an isolated case. Hospital fires, structural collapses and power failures happen again and again and again. In November 2024, a fire in the NICU of Jhansi Medical College killed 10 newborns. Weeks earlier, another hospital fire in Uttar Pradesh killed 7 people because the fire extinguishers were expired and the staff didn't know what to do. A 2025 study shows India had 27 major hospital fires in just 1 year, with over 50 deaths. Most of these fires were caused by electrical faults, flammable materials and lack of safety audits. It doesn't stop at fires. In July 2025, in part of Kottayam Medical College Hospital in Kerala collapsed, killing a woman and injuring 2 others. In Delhi, during a planned power cut, a newborn died because manual ventilation failed in the dark. And in Bihar, monsoon floods turned a hospital's emergency ward into a waterlogging mess with patients lying on the floor. All these incidents show the same thing. Hospitals are neglected, maintenance is delayed, staff is not enough, and safety is ignored. And yet, after every disaster, the excuses come, but action rarely follows. How long will we allow this to continue? Let's talk about facts now. When we talk about hard numbers, let's talk about a CAG report. CAG released a report in 2025 on Delhi's public health system. And trust me, the findings are horrifying. Only 30% of allocated health funds were properly used. Many hospitals lacked ICUs, blood banks or essential medicines. Staff shortages are massive. Nurses and specialists are 40% below target, and safety rules, they are mostly ignored. Across India, only 20% of hospitals meet the basic safety guidelines. This is not incompetence, it's negligence. Money is allocated, but it doesn't reach the people who need it the most. Hospitals are meant to be safe havens, but instead they are turning into traps. Let's talk about what must be done and no more excuses anymore. Let's focus on solutions. We know where the system fails: poor coordination between the state and center, weak enforcement, untrained staffs, and lack of accountability. But we also know what must be done. The first thing is enforce the Clinical Establishments Act nationwide with mandatory fire and safety audits. Use allocated funds to improve infrastructure, backup power, flood protection, and alarms. The third point is conducting regular evacuation drills for all staff and patients as well. Then digitalize safety compliance, tying hospital licenses to verified safety checks. Lastly, involve citizens in oversight boards to report safety issues early. We cannot wait for another Jaipur, another Kottayam or another Delhi tragedy to act. Every life lost is a failure of the system and a failure of all of us who let it continue. But change is possible. With strict enforcement, better funding and public participation, India can build hospitals that save lives instead of endangering them. Lastly, the choice is clear. We need to act now and protect lives, or do nothing and mourn the preventable deaths. Let us demand that our health system becomes a promise of safety, care and dignity, not a nightmare. So that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching the video till the very end. I will see you in another video. Until then, bye-bye. Take care.